Hello everyone, this is Snide and Sniff back again with the art videos. This time we're looking at CarlSaganMan, another great artist.
He's even got this cool Thunderbolt logo.
It just seems like he thinks it's cooler than it actually is.
So we're starting out on a bad note. There's a variety of art. I mean, there's a... God, what is that? It's a thin person!
He's sort of in the right sphere, but he's not. He's not truly embracing it like he should be.
Well, we can definitely see that the majority of this stuff has definitely some weight to it.
If it's a commission, I guess there'll be slightly less damning to him, but still, like, it's still a bit on the heretical side.
His latest artwork is Captain America of Earth 65.
So you might say this is a different version of Captain America, but I mean, last time I checked, this is probably the latest actual Captain America in the comics.
I suppose so. So there's definitely some good quality line art with this.
Yeah.
Interesting texture on the pants. I think he did well on the shield. Getting like things like that, relatively flat things like that to look good can be quite challenging sometimes.
Yeah, that's.
So I think that is well executed.
And the hands look pretty good too. So.
Which is another difficult part.
He clearly knows what he's doing.
And then there's a lightning bolt icon down there in the corner.
Oh, well, I guess there's nothing wrong with putting a little mark on all your artworks, is there?
So what kind of ratings?
I'd give this a 6.5.
I'd probably give it maybe probably a 6 or so. Add to favorites.
Dandelion. Okay, next one.
Keys in the Eye, wow. Everyone's favorite virtual YouTuber. Well, unless you like, I don't know, Kaguya Luna or one of the other ones.
Or those worse ones, yeah.
I honestly kind of like, as cringy as it is, I kind of like Keys in the Eye and Kaguya Luna. I don't think Snide really shares my appreciation for these amazing channels.
Yeah, well, what I have to say is just it's got a bit of a novelty value to it, but after a while, you're like, oh, there's not much emotion here. There's not a lot of variety to the content. The visuals are very repetitive, and then you're like, okay, this is boring.
Ah, well.
And I think that's really been shown with the subscriber to view rate of Keys in Your Eye here.
Ah, well, but this is definitely a decent picture. We may have to censor some of that bottom there.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're AI, why can't you just make the trousers bigger?
Otherwise, there'd be no way of making it lewd and cool and stuff. Yeah, this is quite cool. I mean, as I've said before, respect the booty. Very nice. Keys in the Eye. Cute character. Overall, very good.
I think I'd give this a 7.2.
Yeah, I'd probably go with maybe a 6.8 or a 6.9. Also, very good pun. This community has the best puns. Like, you do not find, like, if you want to find bad puns, this community is just the place for you. I love it. I have no idea who this character is, but she's cute. And I was just talking about bad puns.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call that a pun.
Oh, this community's great. Wow, you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, very nice, very nice. Would be nice if she was like this all the time. We need a BBW anime AI channel. Someone make this. There's a niche for it. And Zelda fan.
It's always going to be a big bombardment. As soon as you see a game with a woman character that's selling well, it's time to get an anti-hentai bunker. So what's the storyline here? Pressing this button made Zelda fat?
A secret switch in a hidden temple. Who could resist pressing it? Hope it was worth it. I have of course drawn Zelda before, but never in a Breath of the Wild outfit. It's really cute, but also full of little lines that are annoying to draw. Either way, I love how this turned out. Apparently, there was a switch, and video game logic, there's a switch. Press it, of course, like, suddenly it makes her fat. So I think the logic still stands up, because I don't see anything wrong with this.
I guess so.
Like the lighting effect, somewhat simple, but definitely very competent and works well.
Yeah, cleanly done. Not too ambitious, but well done. Like everything this guy does so far.
Honestly, this guy has quite a distinctive style, particularly with the faces.
Yeah.
Like that you really know it's the artwork done by this guy by the faces. Like that's a very unique kind of style with that.
And he actually put some noses on them.
Their
noses are almost quite large, really.
Jesus, which is pretty unusual.
Considering some don't have any noses at all.
Well, I mean, I guess this is a less sort of anime style. So anything that's less of an anime style is inevitably going to have more of a nose.
This guy's shipping some of the benefits of the West over, isn't he? He's trying to revolutionize art.
Okay. What?
Let's get on and rate this.
Perspective on the feet looks a bit weird. Like one of the feet looks larger than the other. Not sure what's going on there, but yeah, I'd probably give this picture a honestly probably a 7.
Yeah, I'd say 7.1.
Add to favorites.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Wonder what people have to say. Amazing! I needed my fatty Zelda fix. He's a recovering fatty Zelda addict. And
No, I think he's about to relapse, honestly. Don't think this is what he needed.
Can you really blame it? Based on the lack of negative comments, I'm just going to assume you don't know this is on the front page. Don't let them bring you down. I mean, you don't get a thing saying like, it's on the front page. Your artwork's on the front page, so when all the people coming and saying like, what is this disgusting thing? You're just like, what happened? I can handle negativity. Many people can handle negativity, but the human mind can only handle so much. Sometimes much abuse can lead to mental breakdowns, maybe even suicide. But I trust that you are pretty steady, seeing how you had the guts to post fetish art in the first place. Thanks! Jesus, this guy is really taking care of his artists.
Yeah, I mean, he's going a bit too far, but...
A little bit, but good on you, Specimen X21. We need the people to look after the artists.
Yeah, and CarlSaganMan said he can handle negativity, so maybe it's time to, really start digging into these. Time to really test his limits.
Okay,
Time to start, I don't know, accusing him of being gay or something. Okay, no, actually, legitimate criticism, as we're honest.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Of course, Ash, another one of the, as you said, new female Overwatch character comes out.
Yeah.
Fan art goes up.
It's never a bad thing.
So here we have Ash looking unusually sort of friendly and approachable. Like, usually she's looking pretty aggressive.
That's what would happen if she actually ate a lot of food.
What, she's like malnourished, so she's cranky?
Yeah.
I guess that is a thing. With, This guy seems to generally sort of take a more sort of, not quite Kip-like, but the sort of more moderate sizes of people. There's not any absurdly large people.
I mean, well, as far as we're looking at, He does have some
Good
pretty
point.
extreme stuff, though. He generally keeps it in the moderate zone.
That is a good point. There is, there is some mature content that goes a little bit more of a way, although it's sort of more balanced of a fat than Kip, which tends to have the very distinctive kind of bellies. I don't know.
This guy has some far more realistic fat distribution overall.
Thick thighs, very, very good, very important, and this guy understands the value of those.
Indeed.
So yeah, great distinctive style. It immediately can tell a CarlSaganMan original. Nice shading, detailed but still cartoony.
And then the background isn't just a flat color as well.
That's a good point. Yes. Some of these have just some white, but a lot of them actually have some. I mean, the Zelda one had a full detailed background and stuff. So kudos for the background man, because not everyone takes the time to do that.
And he has his epic lightning bolt logo down there.
Yeah, I wish I had as cool a signature as that. I mean, as simple as it is, that's kind of cool.
At least it's not just his name.
Mm-hmm. So I'd probably give this a 6.5.
I'd give it a 6.3.
Here's a character that I've been told I need to draw for a while. You didn't immediately jump on the bandwagon? What are you thinking? I don't play Overwatch myself, but whole coach woman cowgirl aesthetic is one I can get behind.
Oh.
Nice hat. Yellow looks really cool in the knee guards, hat and gun. Wow. He avoided mentioning anything about the fatness.
He's just become desensitized to it at this point, I'd imagine.
And lastly, some Legend of Korra fan art. Big fan of Legend of Korra. Can appreciate some fan art, and yeah.
I mean, it's a lot better than the awful Last Airbender, isn't it? No, I'm just trying to offend people, obviously.
Bro, you do not say that on the internet!
Yeah.
Very nice kind of thing. Again, good quality. Got a very sort of pin-up kind of style and sort of composition to it. Very reminiscent of sort of classic pin-up kind of artworks and stuff. Very nice. Again, good thighs, good fat distribution.
And pretty cool.
And that is one sexy tire.
Is there anything apart from a tire in the picture? I didn't realise it.
I'd give that tire a definite maybe 8 out of 10. And the rest of the picture 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give this a 7.5.
Probably one of my favourites in the gallery, honestly. Simple but very nice. And this man does have a Patreon.
So you can actually pay him money. Wow.
Yes! Unlike us, we don't have a Patreon. Only 12 patrons, but $44 a month is decent.
Maybe he's not marketing it right. I guess he's not really that much of as popular as some other artists. Quite unfortunate.
How long has this guy been doing stuff? Deviant for 8 years. I mean,
how many watches does he have again?
That's a good question.
2,000. Okay.
2,000 watches. So
he's not really that popular.
Not exactly, but it's just see where he goes. Art keeps improving, following keeps growing. Keep at it. We might be seeing another top tier artist.
Yeah.
I love using the term top tier, but let's check out and see what kind of deals he's offering with his Patreon.
Yeah, like is this the kind of thing you need to jump on right now because it's such a good value, or is it an explanation as to why he has so little patrons or patrons?
Blue badge. All Patreons get early access to all my public content, access to semi-exclusive artwork, and access to the Discord server.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty decent for
a nice big chunk of stuff there.
Full bolt, $5 or more. Jumps a wee way. There's not like a $3 intermediate tier, but this tier gets instant access to all Patreon exclusive content, as well as early access to my public content. You have access to the CSM exclusive art channel in the Discord server where I post my whips. You also get priorities when commissions are open.
Okay,
wow.
So there are some commission perks here.
And then Gold Bolt, $20. So there's quite a leap there. This tier comes with all of the above benefits as well as the ability to add a character of your choice to monthly polls and voice privileges in the stream chat. So potentially, this is sort of potential to get the kind of artwork you want or the character you want drawn, almost a commission. And you also get priority and 50% discounts when commissions are open.
Yeah, I'd like to see his commission prices, honestly. Does he have a chart somewhere?
Wonder where they are. I want jelly beans, grab cake. This guy definitely likes food.
Jelly beans are not that nuanced of a food, though, are they? I study religion. Is this guy like Blesboros or something?
Weird. I used to practice sword fighting. Jesus. This guy's an interesting guy on top of everything.
This guy's better than Carl Sagan himself.
Who's Carl Sagan? Point proven. I know who CarlSaganMan is. Great artist. I do not know who Carl Sagan. But yeah, don't know where he shows his
But I mean, depending on how expensive they are, that's a pretty nice discount, really.
Yeah, 50% for $20. Like, yeah.
If they're like $50 per commission, like it's basically free. Yeah?
I mean, yeah.
But nonetheless, like he's got a well-rounded, pretty good Patreon, but nothing absurd where they clearly aren't going to be earning enough to justify their time, but they're doing it anyway because they're public agents of good.
Definitely a good balance. Good Patreon. I mean, this brings us to the overall ratings. So, overall rating of quality for this artist, what would you say?
I'd give him a 7.
Yeah, I'd probably say 6.5 maybe. Plumpness. I mean, we haven't really looked at the more plump artworks of his.
This guy can get pretty extreme.
I'd probably overall say maybe a 6, as there's some that probably leaning towards more of a 7 or 8, but generally it's probably around a 5 or 6.
Yeah, I'll give this guy a 6.5 myself.
You get some moderate fatties, and there's some larger, more extreme amount of weight people My English is amazing. And there's some larger people for those of you who like that.
But if you are looking for exclusively one type of weight, he doesn't really offer that.
Nah.
Bit of a variety here.
And Patreon value.
I think I'd give that a 6. Like, it's good. It's what you'd expect, but it's nothing. It's nothing surprising.
I'd probably give it maybe 6.5. Well-rounded Patreon without anything absurdly good value.
Yeah.
Although, I'm interested to find out what the commission prices are, because I'm not sure where that shows them. But it seems like if you want to get commissions being a patron, you get priority for being a patron.
Yeah.
So at least there is some system, like having a system like that for, people being able to get the commissions rather than just having to be first and first served is a good idea.
He's sort of structured his own ecosystem.
Wow. Epic. That is CarlSaganMan, a artist you should definitely keep an eye on, and check out his artwork.
Absolutely.
Anything?
So this has been Snide and Sniff again. It's time to leave.
Goodbye, everyone, but not for life.